Can you solve this function? Let's find out. To determine the solution, or 0, of the function, for example, y is equal to x raised to the 24th power, minus x raised to the 16th power, minus 4, we set y equal to 0. In other words, we determine the values of x for which the graph crosses the x-axis. The first step is to set y equal to 0. Notice that the exponents, 24 and 16, are both multiples of 8. Thus, we can express x raised to the 24th power as x raised to the 8th power, all raised to the 3rd power, and x raised to the 16th power as x raised to the 8th power, all squared. The equation therefore becomes 0 is equal to x raised to the 8th power, all raised to the 3rd power, minus x raised to the 8th power, all squared, minus 4. Using substitution, let u be equal to x raised to the 8th power. Hence, the equation becomes 0 is equal to u cubed, minus u squared, minus 4. With this new cubic equation, we can use the rational root theorem to identify possible rational roots. The possible rational roots are positive and negative 1, positive and negative 2, and positive and negative 4. Testing u equal to 2, we obtain 8 minus 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0. Therefore, u equal to 2 is a root of the equation. We can then express the cubic equation in factored form. The remaining quadratic factor is u squared plus u plus 2. Its discriminant is negative 7, which means that this quadratic equation has no real roots. Therefore, u equal to 2 is the only real solution of the transformed equation. We now substitute u equal to 2 into our original substitution, u equal to x raised to the 8th power. Thus, 2 is equal to x raised to the 8th power. Taking the 8th root of both sides gives x equal to positive or negative the 8th root of 2. The positive and negative signs are necessary because 8 is an even number, and both positive and negative values produce 2 when raised to the 8th power. Therefore, the real zeros of the function y is equal to x raised to the 24th power, minus x raised to the 16th power, minus 4, are x equal to positive or negative the 8th root of 2, which is approximately positive or negative 1.09. This can be confirmed from the graph of the function. Notice that the graph intersects the x-axis at approximately negative 1.09 and positive 1.09. And that's it. This is how we determine the real zeros of the given function. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.